Alright folks, this is number 3 coming in. Couldn't find my camera. I got it now though. This will be number 3. Pretty morning. See the fog? Fishing along these rocks. Motor's on.
I know. Yeah, there he is.
Yoga right top of fucking box. Big Rudy's using that green lure. He's using the smaller scope stake. This is a 120. The bigger scope stake, but it's got a purple back on it. I got 2, he's got 2. So we kind of like trucking along here trying to catch a few. One thing about them Power Pro, man, when you get tangled on them somebodies, you just got to cut the line. Rudy just lost about 25, 30 yards of his line. And I redid all my poles, and for some reason that Power Pro gets all twisted up until it gets to the right distance on the spool, and then it's okay. I don't know if y'all can see that little bird over there. He's working that corner. He's working that corner. We're going to go over there with them jerk baits and see if we can get something over there. It just looks promising. That's the ICW locks. Ta-da! There's the Great Wall, Chalmette Wall. Hey folks, Big Rudy's got one here. We're in a hell of a current here. Don't know what it is. Oh yeah, pretty trout root. Pretty. Boom. There you go. Oh yeah, baby. Come on, boo boo.
Trout's running in this current tide right here.
Alright, nice. Alright folks, we got another one here.
Let's land him. Whoa.
I'm gonna get the net just in case. Let's see, it might be up there.
Nice trap.
What's the net?
I don't know how to see.
His head look awful big.
He looks big. There we go. Watch out, boss. Watch out.
Biggest trout of the day, boss.
Hold on. We'll get him.
Oh! Look at the size of that fish, folks. That is a pretty one there. That's a 21 incher for sure.
That's a beaut there, baby. He is fat too. He is a fat cat. Golly.
Alright folks, we did a little running around today to try to find out where they might be at. We're up in here, Airco Products. I mean, you got the combination, you got deep water, you got rocks all along the shoreline, and we have caught trout back here before. But not today. Nothing today. We're heading on in. But this is what you call Airco Products. I think it's also called a Mishu slip, I'm not sure. Almost like it's just a canal with all the boats up in here. Navionics. I don't have a GPS, so I had no route or track to go through the fog. So we put the Navionics app and created a route right on that. Took it right out there, took it through the lock, 5 M the lock, through the guillotine, took it right where we wanted to fish at. Good deal. I use it a lot in the marsh too when I get lost and turn around. All you gotta do is hit trout, hit automatic, hold your finger on your spot where you're at, and hold your finger where you want to go, and it gives you a route. Perfect. I've done it a few times. It's a hell of a design, folks, to stop the storm surge. Notice how the pylons are on an angle to stop that surge when it comes up the Mystico, to stop that wave of water coming in. I hope we never have to find out if it works. Now we're back in Mystico, folks. That's by Bevener right there. That's the wall behind us right there. We're fishing the shoreline. We always caught one making this drift through here. We always caught one. Really caught a big old catfish right here. And the redfish got him over there. And he must have caught about 4 trout total along here. Usually you get one, you know. So we always give it a shot on the way in. Hey folks, I told you this man said he gets one along here every time. Oh yeah, baby. Alright folks, we're back at the boat launch now. We call this the pin. Got the commandants all around. My boy, he doesn't know how to slow down. How many trout we got?
14.
14?
Yeah.
Alright folks, we had a good time. We got dinner for a Monday night card game. Got some nice trout in there, folks. That's Rudy's biggie right there. That's about a 3-pounder there. Woo!